to the ScamSlam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
My fucking stomach hurts. I don't feel like going outside. Sorry, y'all, my fucking stomach still hurts. I'm doing okay. Thank you. Thank you for the rose. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Good afternoon. How are you? Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for your support. I'm doing okay. Thank you so much.
Excuse me, buddy.
She makes fucking no sense. What does it look like I'm doing? You're a weirdo. But what would we expect from somebody who is... Never mind. Why do you want to know where I am right now? What is it going to do for you? You don't help me any other time. You sit in my live stream and watch. I'm not asking for nothing from you, weirdo. Then why don't you get that sign and go to the intersection? That's already what you do and your mother does, so maybe you should keep that in the family, bitch. Just look at your profile picture. Sure you are. You're homeless. There's a story time on my page, babe. Thank you for asking. If that's what you want to think. Welcoming y'all. Please tap that screen. Let's get to 5K likes. I'm hella cold. I don't feel good. Trying to get this 28 for the room if anybody cares to help. I got Zelle, PayPal, and CA. This is why a full education is very important, y'all. Stay in school. That's literally all I can say to people right now is stay in fucking school. Please. Thank you for the tips. It's cold as shit. I'm trying to get help with 28 for the room. My stomach hurt. Hope everybody slept good. I'm in Pennsylvania. I don't know what the weather is. Hold on. 17 degrees. 17. Last night it was like 9. Oof, it's been chilly. Yeah. A bit chilly. It's a bit chilly. Thank you for the follow. There is a story time on my page. Yeah. I appreciate that. I'm gonna put my gloves on. It's cold as shit. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. Good afternoon. No. Can we get to 5K likes so we can get the views up? If anybody would like to help with the room, I have Zelle, PayPal, and CA. I'm 20E off. Thank you for the hand heart. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Thank you all for tapping the screen. I'm not doing a story time about anything. It's already on my page. If you cannot read, then that's not my problem. Stop trying to use my life for entertainment. Real shit. I'm not in a fucking mood today. Exactly. I don't care to. What the fuck are you even talking about? You make absolutely no sense. None. Please go about your day. You've made a fool of yourself enough. Literally, people will do anything just to come in here and say anything. God damn, that must be embarrassing. What's up? I'm doing good. How are you? Because they're expensive around here. I've been wanting to do that so bad. I even been looking on that Verbo app. I don't know, y'all. Pennsylvania, especially this inner city, they just are, oh my God, bro. Something that, would be like 50 some dollars here at the hotel, you can just book in one room where the hosts are still on site. They be wanting like 70 some dollars for one night. What? Yo, I cannot do that. I don't have Beamers, but you're an angel, and I hope that you go the rest of your day and the rest of your life knowing that you're an angel. I only have Zelle, PayPal, and CA. Thank you all for the tips. We're at 2.7K likes. Still 20 off for the room. Still cold as hell. Yeah, literally. I hate it. Because people in Arizona, they be like, oh, Airbnbs are like $40 here. $60 for a studio. Not around here, bro. It is freezing. I'm like in this closed off area, so it's like this is right by the door and all the air gets in, but there are two other doors blocking it. So it's like it just literally feels like it's outside. But I wasn't coming on here to get a lot of money for the motel, so I prayed that it would go quickly. 28. Ours was like 9 last night.
We got a lot of stuff and bring it down.
Alright.
And I'll make that keep it like, moving and all that.
Fuck is up with these, bro? My thing is, this hallway nobody ever comes in and out of. If you upstairs, you can go downstairs the front way. Because y'all, you're gonna have to walk all the way down this hall to the checkout joint. So why are you not just going through the upstairs way? Like, that's what I be talking about. Like, there be fucking, I don't know, bro. There be people who just genuinely enjoy disturbing the fuck out of people. Like, there's steps going out the main way, like, all that, John. So it's the same shit, just taking a longer route. No, some random people, bro. Even the hotel staff don't use this hallway. This is the emergency side, like the emergency exit. Bro, people just annoy the fuck out of me, bro. Fucking fiends. Messing around, if you get what I mean. If you would see her, you would understand. Shit makes no sense. And then they're carrying big ass containers, so it's like, why are you going the long way? Just stay there. You have a right. Y'all are funny as fuck. Yeah, it's not the staff. Staff is cool. No, you get what I mean, Black. Like, you genuinely get what I mean. Like, you understand what I mean. Like, those type of people. Because folks had already came through here with their groceries and shit like that, and I was already annoyed because I'm like, why would you come this way? So now they just doing the most. Thank y'all for the tubs. We have 4.4K. Excuse me.
What? Of all of it, yeah. Everything's there.
Yeah. I did until like 12, 1 o'clock though. See, look. And then you walk in all the way down the hall to go check out when you could have literally just went down the main steps. Like, that's what I mean, bro. Weird. This is the literal backside and you're going to the front. Weirdos, bro. I just hate fucking... This is the shit that the devil do to try and test you. This fucking door will not fucking shut. No matter what the fuck. It just keeps flying open. Thank you, bud. I'm trying to get the funds for a room. I haven't got no help yet. Hopefully they do soon, because it's low-key cold as fuck. I really don't feel good. But we will see how life goes. I don't give out my city for real. It's all good. You can't link me anywhere. I'm picking them John up again. Thank you for the rose. Wait, do you plan on making a point anytime soon? Thank you so much. Well, then stay confused. Thank y'all for the gifts. I really appreciate it. Happy Thursday. Pennsylvania. I agree, Megan. Pretty bad. Can we just focus on the goal? If anybody would like to help with any of the 28 for the room, I have Zelle, PayPal, and CA. It's extremely appreciated. I do not have Apple Pay, but I appreciate you wanting to help me and your support. It means a lot. 28. Yeah, I have a CA now. I guess I should have just made one a long time ago because it never restricted me. Like, I've been using it for a couple of days. I just never made one because of what they did the last time I had one years ago. And I just assumed that they would never let me make another one, so I was using other people's and having all that run around. And I wish I never did that because it was literally as easy as me just making another Cash App account. And then what's crazy is that when I made another Cash App account, my old account is now unlocked. Like I sent in my ID and everything, and then I got an email, and it was like, "Yeah, your account's no longer suspended. You can go back to using Cash App." And I was like, "Well, great. I have a new one now." So now I technically have two Cash Apps. Yeah, that was another thing. I was getting a lot of. I want to be in Philly so bad. That's so crazy. I was just thinking about that. Like, what if I didn't go to Penn? Like, when I got enough credits? What if I didn't transfer to Penn? What if I transferred to Temple? I don't know. All my old high school friends live in Philly. Everybody I know is in Philly. Philly. It's a bit chilly in Philly. I do not have. Oh. Honestly, if people don't have Zelle, PayPal, or CA, I would just rather nobody else accept it and send it to me. Not trying to be rude to y'all, but I've just went through a lot of stuff with using other people's things and the middleman, and I just think it would be a lot better for all of us. I don't know how much a bus ticket is, but I would get on a train. A train is like $20 round trip. I'm not far from Philly. I can put my CA up there if people want to help. Zelle, people don't have a lot of Zelle, so if somebody does have Zelle and they would care to help, then just let me know and then I will post it. I don't like to post my stuff all the time unless somebody asks me for it because I don't know. It's bad enough I'm begging. I feel like when you put that shit on the screen, it just turns them trolls up even more. They get pissed as fuck when they see that shit on the screen. Like, whoa. But that's my CA. Thank you for the repost. But yeah, good morning, y'all. I hope y'all doing well. How'd you sleep? How's everybody's morning going? Happy Thursday. No, I get that, and I appreciate that everybody's trying to help me with shelter for sure. But if I set a boundary that I don't want to use the middleman for funds anymore, that's simply just my boundary. Oh, I see that. Yeah. I thought you meant the middleman. Sorry. Attention deficit. Attention deficit. I did get the room yesterday. Thank you, Emma. I'm doing good. I don't have a bike. Thank y'all for the taps, the love, and support. I really do hope y'all slept well. Happy Thursday. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask. Right now, I go to school and look for jobs. Before that, I would work all day. I'm okay trying to get the room. I still feel sick, but that's neither here nor there. Yes, I'm trying to get 28 for the room today. because it's $54 a room. It's only $28 today because somebody was very insistent on helping me out yesterday with food, and I kept telling them I did not want any food because I did not feel well, and that I would not want any food in the morning time, and I don't. So I saved it for my motel room. Like I told y'all before, if somebody helps me on this live stream, then I will save it. When I go and get beer and whatever, it's because somebody I know personally gives me funds to say, hey, go get food, go get beer, enjoy yourself. But when it comes to people that I know on this live stream helping me out and I don't need it, I just say, that's the biggest fucking bird I've ever seen in my life. Guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You had to see the wings. This is the biggest beef steak. The biggest beef steak. I love him. Look. I'm so happy. Look at the pretty babies. They look so gorgeous and glowy in the snow. Look at the turkey vultures. Honey, we've been getting snow for days. I told y'all we got so much fucking snow. I wasn't crying and crapping out. I literally thought I was gonna fucking die. Somebody froze to death in Philly on the 24th, the day that I was outside crying. Like I was screaming and I was literally like snotting and I kept saying, my face hurts. It burns almost. My hands hurt. I was crying so hard that the back of my head was throbbing. It wasn't a joke how cold it was here. That wasn't a show. It wasn't for money. I was terrified. I do have PayPal. It's been really hard here. Everywhere. But Pennsylvania wasn't supposed to get it this bad. We got everything they was talking about. We got the ice. We got the snow. We got the wind. Everything that they said Texas was supposed to get, we got. I have Zelle, PayPal, and Cash App now. If anybody cares to help. Pin your comment. Well, some people's comments are naturally filtered by TikTok, so if you think I'm ignoring you, I'm not, because Lily, the only comment that it says you produced was literally pin my comment. That's the only comment that pops up. Can you post which one? Like, which one would people like to help with, PayPal or Zelle? I can post. It just, you got to tell me which specific one that people are asking for. They asked for, I did pin the CA. I can pin it again. Sorry about that. Some of these comments are getting filtered by TikTok. I'm answering the ones that I can see. I can only pin one at a time, literally. Like, this is the CA. I'm not posting all. If somebody, listen, you guys are overwhelming me, for real. Listen, if somebody wants to help, you know what I have. Please comment, hey honey, post this so I can help you. I'm not putting my things on the screen. I've been said that I've never done that. I don't like to do it. It gets reported. It gets my live stream flagged, and the trolls will go extra hard and bring negativity into my live stream. So if there's anybody who would care to help, please let me know, because right now I'm confused. I don't know if there were people specifically asking me because they want to help me, or if the chat just wanted me to post it just to post it. So can somebody clarify that for me right now? I apologize. I just got overwhelmed. Thank you, Courtney. Okay, what were you asking for? Okay. So I pinned the CA. That's the one that's there now. If anybody asks me specifically to pin a different one, let me know. Thank you guys for the clarifications. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Blue. I appreciate your support, Queen. No, I got distracted by some people saying, oh, this person said post CA, post Zelle, and then other people were saying, post all of them, post all of them. And I'm like, whoa, which one? I think that's where I got a little bit overwhelmed with. Because I had mentioned before that I didn't like to post on the screen, and there was another person who was like, well, just post it anyway because you need the help, you know. And I was like, no, that's the boundary, you know. But yeah, it's okay. We got it figured out. Nobody's perfect. I'm gonna work it. Nobody flagged my CA. If it comes up as a scam, it does that because you have never sent anything to me before and we're not in each other's contacts. There should be a button that says send anyway and it'll come through. It does that for everyone. I was made aware of that by many other people, that it just does that if you've never sent. Now, if you send it to me and then you care to send to me again in the future, that will not pop up. No, seriously, Hannah, I was so obsessed with Hannah Montana. I don't think anybody is deriding. I think that people are being supportive of a creator that they care for, and there is no space in the world to simply be in a creator's live stream to specifically hate on them. I think that if you don't care for their success or anything to build them up, then simply leave. And I'm finally approaching an audience that cares to push that as much as I do. I think that's all. There's nobody deriding anything. Like, it's kind of just like simple human nature that people are pointing out. I think that they would do it for anybody, not just me. I'm doing good. How are you? Hello, friend. How are you, Jasmine? Thank you to Jen. Thank you, Jen, for your help. Jen is awesome. I don't like to dox anybody because some people like to help people and not have anybody else harass them, because there are people who will be willing to help me and then awareness will harass. So I will always just give you a little nickname. If I nickname your name, I'm not being rude or anything. I'm just keeping you protected. And you don't have to like comment, you know, unless you want to. Well, those stupid people get receipts every single time, so I wouldn't call them stupid. When people get receipts and they get a good feeling knowing that they helped somebody who deserved it, then that's kind of awesome. There are a lot of people in here and nobody is forced to help me. So the people who do want to help, they're not being conned, they're not being manipulated, they're not dumb, they're not deriding. They want to. Ma is a Virgo. Are you a Virgo? I knew it. I'm a Scorpio, but I literally am soul tied with Virgos. My birthday is 11/13. I can pin the PayPal. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jasmine. You are seriously a queen. Just coming in here and being so supportive in the chat box means a lot. Oh my God, Scorpio. Okay, period. Scorpio rising. Okay, Gaga. Your daughter is 11/12. And how old is she, if you feel comfortable sharing? And how has it been raising a young Scorpio woman? And what is your zodiac sign, if I can ask, Gaga? I love Taurus, but I can only hook up with them, and then they stay in my life for like 3 months, and then they break my heart forever. But y'all are always like puny giants, you know? You're always puny in size, but like the effect you have on people's emotions and like sexual desires is so strong that like, it's just like, you're just like, it's just, why are you like that? So I like to stay away from Taurus. You're 6 foot? Scary, actually. I don't like that. Okay, 1986. She's 40 shouty. I'm talking 40%. I'm talking 40p. Thank you, Jasmine. We are now 13 off of the goal, lovelies. Oh my goodness, thank you, San. Asan or Asin, whichever one. Because that makes us 11 away from the goal. I am super negative in Chime until I get another paycheck. I really appreciate everyone's support, even the people who can't help with funds, which is cool. Like, I appreciate y'all chatting in the chat box, asking questions, like, literally just pushing a live stream. Like, this is all I could have really asked for, is just people being genuinely curious and the real me. Like, that shit means so much to me, for real. I know I'm hella monotone, but, like, I mean it. No, I know. You probably had just came in here, but I was like, I'm just going to like put nicknames on people's names just to keep them private. And, you know, I hope that nobody gets offended if I just give you a nickname all of a sudden. It's just because I'm protecting your full name. And you don't have to comment if you don't want to, because I know that there are some people who do get harassed when they do help other people. And I don't want nobody to deal with that shit just because they wanted to do a kind thing for me. Okay, V-Rose. Also, you don't have to do that much for me. You know, if everything doesn't work out, I just appreciate you trying. They can go to hell. No, seriously, but there are, like, actual people who just come in here and, like, just are kind enough to help me because that's what God or whatever they believe in wanted to do. And they, like, just are living their own lives. And then they come to me and they're like, hey, so I just got, you know, threats and told that I was a horrible person just for helping you. Like, and it just makes me feel awful, you know, the things that other people have to go through and read. Because they wanted to do something kind, you know? So, I don't know. I don't like that shit. I don't care what you fuck with. You're weird. I don't know what you thought that comment was. Oh, I care for people when they don't have a struggle. That was almost like me being like literally in a relationship with someone for 2.5 years, doing everything I could for them. And I was just thinking about this earlier, actually. Got their name tattooed on me, called them my wife, damn near engaged for real. And in the end, the exact words they told me was, Royal, I'm just not attracted to you when you're sad. Y'all love people for who you like to idolize them to be, but you hate their real personality. You want them to be a little doll, like digital slavery. That's real shit. I am the same person whether I'm asking for help or I'm not. My attitude is based on who you are and what you do to me. My personality is who I am at all times, and that's what people on here get very confused. I am being this like this because people in the comments are allowing me to be. I'm getting respect. People are curious of me. I have no need to put on a shield right now. I have no need to be the big bad monster who's protecting little kid me. Because people are allowing me to be adult me. But when I feel like I'm attacked and I need to protect me and little kid me, then yes, you are going to get that towards you at all times. So I'm happy to hear that there are some people who fuck with me when I'm not begging. But here's a newsflash. This is my personality at all times. If you just allow me to be. I'm in Pennsylvania. You shouldn't swear on your father's grave because I didn't start asking for help until 2023. 2021, I had a whole camper. That's awesome, Shelly. Okay, bullshit. I never had a camper. You're so right. Yeah, it's kind of obvious. Homelessness lasts a long time when there's no support. It's literally in my bio, Jasmine. People, thank you so much. I love that. I love that people are just watching me now. Because the same things that I used to beat like a dead horse, just simply explaining everything, the people who are watching me now, they're so, like, they're catching on themselves. Like, I don't even have to say it myself. They're starting to say it. And it makes me happy that these fucking trolls or whatever are being blown up on their spot for lying on me and my personality for mad fucking long. Like, everything about my life is literally in the story time that I wrote in my bio. There's no secret, no hiding, nothing. Like, detail for detail. I stayed up all night writing that, making sure I put every detail in there because I know how people are. And they still don't read that shit. And when they do, they still act like they're exposing parts of my life when literally my whole life is in my bio. You're not exposing anything. I put it out there. I think you should take that $100, go to your local military website, buy MREs. I think you should go to your Dollar Tree or your Goodwill and get dollar blankets. I think you should put them in your car. I think that you should go around and get Bombas socks on the website because they will send them to you and then donate another pair for homeless people. Keep them in your trunk. I think you should get your big ass up, get the fuck off TikTok, go drive around your fucking city and go see who's homeless, scared, cold, and go help them. That's what I think you should do with that $100, bitch. Now stop typing it. And while you're at it, pick up some cat food. Because if we're cold, they're cold. I just spit everywhere. I hope I spit on you. Fuck. I hate annoying people who spam some weird shit. Hate that shit. And that's amazing, Jenna. Thank you for doing that. I really want to thank you on the whole homeless community. Thank you for doing that. Blankets mean a lot. You are saving somebody from hypothermia. You are saving somebody from literally skin, like you are frostbite, like you're saving a life. Thank you for that. And if people are genuine, like, yes, there are a lot of blankets and donated things that are literally for $2 or less at your local Goodwill and community aids. If you do buy military MREs from your local military base, I believe that you can write it as a tax write-off. I'm not sure for charity. I don't know. But yeah. Like, what? Protective blankets, you can get them on Amazon, but then also I noticed that there are a lot of them in your Dollar Trees. They're not going to be like the very thick ones, the ones, they all look like aluminum foil or whatever, but they are like, if you can give somebody maybe two, you can also pick up hot hands at the Dollar Tree as well. They're off-brand, but they work well. But then if you can't, first aid kits always usually involve a emergency blanket. So if you're balling like that and you want to go to Amazon and get some of those travel pack first aid kits and give them out to people as well, you can do that too. I grew up with an army parent, so we had a lot of those growing up in the house. just MREs and emergency blankets and the glow sticks, the yellow glow sticks for light and shit like that we just used to have in our basement. So, yeah, these are all things that would help people. Would help them a lot more than you sitting on my live stream trying to make me feel bad. Yes, if it's Tynequa Pittman 25, then that is the correct CA. Thank you for double checking. I appreciate that. And thank you for the love you so much. I love you more. You don't need to be apologetic. You don't have to send anything in the first place. I appreciate you and your support a lot. I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm in the US, not in Canada. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that, Queen. Hey, 113, my birthday is 11/13. How y'all doing? How'd you sleep? Happy Thursday. How'd I spend it on the hotel room? Like, what are you talking about? And out of all things you could have said, why would it be spending it on men? Do y'all read the room at all? I'm just $11 off right now, Jasmine. Then we should be able to walk down the hall and pay for it. I think one of my mutuals pinned it blue. Hold on. There we go. My CA is pinned in the comment section. I also have PayPal and Zelle. I appreciate the people who are in here supporting me that do not have to do with funds. I just want to let people know that I see you and I really do appreciate it. I really appreciate the 15.5K taps. I appreciate the questions, the comments, the shares, the repost, the kindness. I really do see you and I appreciate y'all so much. Like, for real. It means a lot. And it's keeping me properly distracted. So I feel less anxious than I usually do when I beg. Yeah, I appreciate the tabs. Tabs mean a lot. Thank you for the repost. Hey, we got the goal, guys. Thank you, Jazz. I appreciate that so much. Give me 1 second. I gotta download CA. I'm downloading it because I don't have a CA card, so I have to transfer it to my PNC and then we'll just walk right down the hall. Hopefully there will be a room clean already, so they'll let me check in right now because technically check-in is not until 3 o'clock and I can hear housekeeping still going about, but we'll see how it works out. I'm not getting off. I had to download Cash App. I get notifications through my text messages. I don't have enough storage on my phone right now to keep apps on it. I keep deleting and re-downloading because I don't want to delete none of my pictures, and I'm not buying more data from Apple because that's a scam. I don't know anybody who does that shit, but I want y'all to know it's a scam. And yeah, so I don't keep shit like Instagram, none of that on my phone. I just download it when I want to use it and then delete it. Homeless but can afford North Face. So my mom died in 2024, and this was something that I got from her. This was one of her jackets that she would wear. And I had to steal this because my family wouldn't give me anything, even though my mom had hella shit and was a hoarder and had brand new Jordans, brand new Vans, brand new Nike tech suits, a whole bunch of soaps and like all that shit. I got this jacket, my mom's glasses that was sitting next to her hospital bed in the living room, and a teddy bear that was sitting in her car. My mom did nothing but drive around, and I had a teddy bear from my godmom, who was her best friend, and I gave it to my mom for her birthday one year, and she kept it in the windowsill of her car. And that was the first thing that I picked up when we left her viewing. So, yeah, I actually hate this jacket. I hate the texture. It's too big for me, but I wear it every day. Call me Rue. My older sister, her only biological child, got everything. I had a couple of dreams where my mom told me that she helped me and that she was angry, but I never understood what. I do believe that my mom left me something, but because I was never legally adopted like the other kids, and she only had one biological child, I think that my sister took everything from the VA and whatnot. Also, the VA no longer does like reading of the wills anymore. It's all left up to the family. So whoever she puts her like, you know, POA or whatever, then they dish everything out. They read the will. They do that, which was my sister. And we don't get along. So did I meet the goal? Yeah. I'm waiting on Cash App to download. It doesn't have a profile pic. It's just a pink thing, like a pink tee or whatever. Give me 1 second. I want to see if it downloaded. Okay. I transferred it. I do have Chime, but I am super negative in my Chime. I have Zelle, PayPal, and Cash App. Girl, you seen me. Damn sure you seen me. My PayPal is the same. Royal Pittman 2019 for my PayPal. I literally just said yes, you be seeing me. How many times? What's the PayPal or CA? Oh, they're not in here. I might not be able to check in yet. I'm trying to see the CA so I can pin it. I'm just gonna retype it. Taniqua Pittman 25 is my CA. If you guys need the PayPal, just let me know. I'll pin it. Thank you for all your love and support and help, Black. I really appreciate you. I don't have enough for food at the moment, but people usually help me out with food. Yesterday, I was super fucking sicky and was not hungry, so I used that money for food that she sent me for the hotel today. I'm trying to check in, but there's nobody at the desk. Technically, check-in is at 3, but like, also technically I have early check-in because choice titanium, but then also, there's nothing you can really do if none of the rooms are clean. So, no, I'm in Pennsylvania. You are really probably over my mom's age with John 3:16 in your bio, and then also saying, but you're fat, how are you homeless and you're in America? Like, what? God bless you for whatever's going on with you. Thank you for the follow. Well, I appreciate the apology. Thank you. Damn, where are they at? I think maybe it was just a misunderstanding, guys. They apologized, so just let it go. No need to beat a dead horse. I appreciate you, Aaliyah. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much. If y'all have any questions for me, let me know. It is a pink profile pic on the CA. Thank you, Rug. I appreciate that. Seriously. It's my goal. What's going on? I am homeless and I just show my life on live stream as I navigate every day, asking for help, advice, talking, Q&A, school, job hunting, etc. If you enjoy the live, follow and watch the streams when I go live. You're helping me by commenting, you're helping me by being here, you're helping me by being kind, you're helping me by sharing the live stream, you're helping me by reposting. You have helped me extremely. Everybody has. Yeah, Kayla, I have heard that before. I usually do have to request. So I just followed you, or if you want to put your CA or whatever in there, just DM me the name and what you would like me to request, and I will do that. Yeah, because that's usually what I do in the first place. That makes a lot of sense. But Aaliyah, yes, the background is pink. Where's the guy at? I was asking for a hotel, yeah. Thank you, Aaliyah. Thank you, Jasmine. Dang, we might be able to get tomorrow's hotel, bro. Usually every day now that I'm unemployed, Carla. Before that, it would be like, if I got paid, I paid for like a week. And then, oh, can I pay now?
Yeah, you wanna pay?
Yeah, thank you. But I've been like looking for freaking jobs for like a month, and nobody in this fucking area will hire me. It's like they're looking for jobs, but everybody gets mad that I don't drive. Like all these fucking jobs, they like want to judge you because you don't drive. Alright, thanks, man. If it's not clean yet, it's okay. I'll wait.
I'm not sure, but maybe they strip the beds.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah.
strip like that.
I'll just pay and then wait. Then it's okay.
No problem. ऊपर काका किंग कहाँ था आज? ऊपर किंग कहाँ करे किंग?
Yeah, but I'd be going for like my last interview was like for a supervisor
Okay,
position,
Right.
and then I got the job as a supervisor, and then
Right.
it was supposed to have another
हाँ
interview with general manager, and then I went to go see the general manager, and the general manager didn't treat me anyway like the first person did. Like she was just so, the general manager was just so weird, like, and she, back and forth, and then I guess like, cause you have to work 10 hours as a supervisor there, which was fine for me because I usually work 12 hours. But then there was like, if another manager calls off, you would have to cover for them. So like our supervisors do a lot of like split shifts where you'll be working like 15 or some hours. And I just don't see how you can, you know, like, are you gonna be able to do that if you don't drive? And like, I'm like repeating to this lady, like, girl, there's buses, there's Ubers, there's anything. Like, what the fuck are you? It seemed like she was trying to get me to not be interested in the position. Thanks. Thank you.
218. It has no towels right now.
Okay.
Once we got fresh, we'll give it to you.
So, I don't know. Pennsylvania's weird. Like, I also like, I work a lot in Carlisle and shit like that. And like in Carlisle, it's urban. It's a technical urban area, but there's rural people who live there. So it's like with all of this new, like, they don't have to follow DEI or whatever anymore now because of the orange man or whatever. I do feel like, you know, she was expecting someone a different color. Like, I mentioned that when I did go in there for the interview with her, I didn't see really anyone of color, but then also as well, like, I was like, I'm here for an interview, and she's like, okay, what's your name? I was like, Royal, and she's like, oh, you're Royal. It was almost like she was expecting to see someone else. She didn't take any notes. She wasn't looking me in my eyes. Like I said, even when, like, my mom always taught me in interviews, ask questions. Like, show them that you want the job. Show them that you're interested in what you're doing. So I was asking her, like, she was like, do you have any questions for me? And I asked her some questions about the warehouse. I asked her some questions about how she expects her leads and her supervisors to, you know, go about there. Because, like, it's like a different lead/supervisor for each part of the warehouse, right? I was doing processing. So over by the computers and shit for like returns and like people return their shit, all that. And it was just like every time I asked a question, she was like, what do you mean? Oh, right. Or what do you mean? Like, it was like she's immediately regressing everything I say. And then it takes her a few seconds to be like, oh, wait, I have to treat this person like a human being. Type shit. You know what I mean? That's what it was feeling like for me throughout that whole interview. Now, the first interview when I got the job, man, that girl named Shay, she was so chill. She was YT, but she was like very upfront. I mean, really asking me questions, writing down notes. She even ended with like, this went great. I love your vibe. The other lady, absolutely fucking different, like cold. So, it was just, I don't know. But I'm trying, like, still really hard trying because I need a job. But since I'm having trouble getting a job right now, I re-enrolled in late spring classes for school, which was supposed to start Monday, but we had a huge snowstorm, so they started yesterday. Um, I had classes for today, but I wasn't feeling well, so I emailed my professor, and she's just going to email me a screen recording of the class today, and I'll get notes from somebody else and whatever the fuck. Because I literally only had one today anyway, and I wasn't gonna go, and it was gonna be around like 2, so I'm not going. I already said that. I don't know, I just started. I'm gonna try and sign up. I have to go to the care center, talk to them, re-sign up, all that shit. Yeah, I have some plans. Who? Like a robotic AI. I'm crying. Yes, Jasmine, we made the goal. Thank you for coming back in and rechecking. It means a lot. Go on Facebook and find grapevines to cities near you. I don't know what the hell it is, but I'll take a screenshot of it. And I'll Google it and see if we have it around here. Grapevines. Is that like an app or something? No, not yet, but I do have enough for food right now, technically, because people are helping out. I don't know if there will be more people throughout the live stream who are willing to help me, and maybe I'll just use that to get another room for tomorrow. But we'll see how it goes. If we don't, because I'm just going to stay live and just chat with y'all and talk for a little bit because I don't got nothing else to do. So if we don't, then I'll probably get some food and then we'll do a mukbang on here or whatever. I just feel very talkative. I also don't feel good, so I'll be running back and forth to the bathroom. But yeah. I also have to do assignments, but I use the computer downstairs to do my assignments, so I'll do that tonight. Because they only got one fucking computer in this hotel. I don't know why. Usually they have a whole computer center. The CA, I can post it on the screen. Oh, somebody posted it for me. If y'all got questions, please ask them about me or anything. I'm also transgender, so about that, like, why not? I would like a more LGBTQIA community, but as a person who's extremely LGBTQIA, I'm very cis-passing, so a lot of people, like, I don't have a real LGBTQIA in my real life, if that makes sense. I've always been very involved with this, unfortunately, and when I do go to Pride, I just usually go to volunteer, and then I leave, so. Can you hear me now? I volunteer at a lot of Pride things. I think I was sitting my phone on the microphone. Okay. What is everybody saying? Oh yeah, because you can hear me now. About such a bad memory. Did you comment something? The last thing you commented that I seen was, have you ever tried the neighborhood app? I had responded that I don't trust stuff like that. Just people giving you money and food. Like, I don't know how to explain that. I once watched a thing where there were these people who were like very obsessed with parasites, and yeah, so for some people my CA does not pop up. So if you're comfortable enough with DMing me your CA name and what you would like me to request from you, then I can do that. And that has worked, because for some people it will pop up and some people it won't. But I seen this thing where this guy, he was like super obsessed with parasites, and he was like always infecting himself with parasites because he had like this weird desire that he believed that the parasites were people too and they deserved to live. And he wouldn't even just stop at that, like infecting himself and always being sick. He would infect food at family dinners. He would purposely go to buffets and infect like food there just so that other people could pick it up. Like, there are real people out there like that. And I don't know, stuff like that just really scares me. Like the same way I feel like people who lace, like you get nothing out of it but hurting somebody and the same amount of money you would have got if you just gave them the right shit. Like you must have some type of weird sickness to want to do that shit. You know what I mean? And I feel like those things go hand in hand. I really do. I think they're all sick. Because what would you do that for? Harrisburg don't play that shit. The last person who did that shit around here, he's still in jail to this day. Because the person died. Harrisburg threw the whole fucking book at him. And people to this day say, free Kevin, free Kevin, free Kevin. Fuck Kevin. And he's where he's going to stay. Because you knew what you was doing. You knew. Sorry. That shit's weird. And Harrisburg was too small for that. Like, people was passing out, smoking weed up on Market Street and stuff like that. Like, when does that ever happen? Weed? That's weird. Like, what are y'all doing? That shit was a whole weird epidemic. Like, it was so weird. Anyway. When I was bad... Oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. The hoodie's from my old job. I'm sorry about that, Megan. Rest her soul. That's why I like to keep awareness about things like that. I was actually just talking about, I guess, honestly, I've realized that like this new group of people don't or haven't, other than these past couple of days where like people have been being put on to me and like kind of fucking with me, I haven't been able to really talk to people on this live stream like this in like over a year. So I guess people don't really know me, but there are some few things I will never shut the fuck up about. Unrightful lacing, I'm such a fucking awareness creep about that. Like I will just talk to anybody about it. Helen Keller and how she was a fucking scammer. I can't stand her. No, I have real beef with her. Plants, animals, and I love to talk about cooking. No, it's not a joke. That you can't fucking hear or see, but you can lie your fucking ass off. But you can be a compulsive fucking liar. You have never in your life known, you can't even hear what an alphabet is. There's no way they could explain to her what Braille meant, even. You're not telling me you touch a few things and you've never known in your life what this is, and you're... Barack Obama. Get the fuck out of here. You didn't do none of that shit. And then going... And what pisses me off the most about her, like what really sealed the deal and made me not like her, is that she's one of them fucking liars that just won't quit. Like, all right, you're saying that you learned Braille, that's a lie, whatever. You're saying you're teaching classes, that's a fucking lie. How? You're saying, and then when you get to her most fucking extreme, because people literally just kept believing this bitch, she flew a fucking plane, she says. Well, she didn't even say it because she couldn't fucking speak. Flew a plane. Which one? 9/11? Like, I'm so confused. What fucking plane? I don't like her. I don't like people like her. I don't like that shit at all. You could have just sat there and did nothing, because that's literally all you can do. And you went around lying your ass off, saying you're blind and deaf. He could have at least checked. Like, damn, she didn't say drive the boat, drive the bus. Who driving the bus? Hell no. She said, I'm driving this plane. What? Okay, Amelia Earhart, what are you talking about? I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't care for her at all. Nothing about her. I don't even think she could drive a fucking Hot Wheels. No. I seem cruel, but I just don't like her. I don't even think she would have been able to take one of them fucking Hot Wheel cars and pull them backwards and they automatically go. No. I don't think she did anything. Yes, we're talking about Hella. I'm so happy you knew, because you know she's a liar. Off fucking rip. Off rip. Lies. She couldn't even hum. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, what is going on? You know what? And I don't even fucking know. Like, we accepted the moon landing, whatever the fuck. We accepted that. We in no way, shape, or form had to, in any way, shape, or fucking form. I can't stress this in any way, shape, or form. We never had to fucking believe her. We never had to make her famous. Well, her family was already famous, and that's why she got the shit she did. But, like, we really didn't need nothing from her at all, and we didn't get shit from her either. But we're lying our ass off for her. And that old-ass money her family had. Get the fuck out of here. Flew a plane into the fucking Twin Towers. I don't know. We must get this shit out of history books. Like, do y'all understand? It's a lie. They are taking down fucking monuments from slavery, but putting up Helen Keller, okay? Oh my God. Because when all your anger about it goes aside and you really just sit down and think about it, like, in straight up just plain thought, it's so fucking funny. Honey, I would believe a groundhog predicts the fucking weather before I believe that bitch did anything. I mean it. I mean it. Early spring or no? Let me know, please. I would put everything I have into that damn gopher. Fuck Helen Keller. That's literally my point. That's literally my point. that was my, when I was younger and I used to argue about this in school, that actually, because we had a debate about it, and when I was in alternative school about Helen Keller, this is such a real thing in my history class. That was my main argument. My main argument was, you have, like, this is, and I'm not even being funny, you genuinely never in your fucking life have ever known anything that's going on the fuck around you. You wouldn't know a pebble from a fucking seashell. And how the fuck would they tell you? You can't see sign language. You don't know anything. Even if you do if they try to teach you Braille, how would you pick up what it is? How you use it? How we use it in our everyday life? How we distribute it? How? We're talking about somebody who didn't even know what water was. It was liquid distribution for her. Milk, water, soda, it's all the same. Like, you're telling, like, I know that it's probably crazy for me to go this hard about it. But you have to understand the stress that this fucking lady has been causing me since I was taught about her in Catholic school in the 3rd grade. I've never fucking it's never sat right with me. If anybody had to be burnt at the stake for being a witch or anything of the sort, like, come on now. This is crazy. You're telling me her family threw a few shekels at you back then, and y'all somehow got this fucking con artist in our history books. I'll be damned if my kids ever come to me saying a Keller or Heller. I'm going to show them Britney Spears and tell them that was Helen Keller when she was in her conservatory. Because Britney is more monumental than her. I mean it. And I mean it. It's not okay to lie. Friends don't lie. You, Keller, Helen, everyone is like Papa. They are like Papa. She learned. No, she didn't. It's me. What the fuck? There's a robber in the house? Like, okay, and how was she even repeated? She couldn't talk herself. So let's say that, okay, I don't even think that they thought this far, but my brain is thinking this far. Let's say that maybe they're saying like, oh, she touched their lips and seen the way that they moved their mouth, so maybe she mimicked the way that they moved their mouth, and maybe she produced sound, and that's how she learned how to talk. I just made that shit up, and it don't even sound right to me. Real shit. So what do you mean? Like, they didn't even think nothing about nothing. They didn't think shit through. I'm getting overwhelmed. Let's change the subject. Seriously. Like, she's been causing me so much fucking mental distress since I was young. I'm overwhelmed. They should have been. I hate this fucking room, and I told him yesterday, like, I don't know why they keep giving me this room when I specifically ask. Like, do not give me this room. Whenever I book a freaking thing, I always put in a thing like backside, no connecting room, or whatever. This room is the most disruptive room. I said it to the manager, to all the workers, like, da-da-da. There's too much light that comes in here. I cannot sleep. I was in the other room, 217, for 4 days. I came back yesterday, and they put me in this room that I literally tell them over and over I do not like. And the worker that was here, he was like, yeah, I understand that. Like, I completely understand. I don't know why they did that. I came in here, they were already checked in, and they had already assigned you to that room. But I did see that you was in 217. And I was like, yeah, and I even like had stuff in that room because I literally kept going back and forth. Like, they know that this room is extremely disruptive, and no matter how many times I speak about it, they purposefully will put me in this fucking room. So I started looking at Airbnbs. No, it's not better than any room. Because I am a titanium member, I pay for this shit. If I'm telling people that something is disrupting me and I'm paying for it, then I deserve that. As a titanium member via choice, I have free room upgrades, which means technically, if they get done cleaning those other rooms and I want to go downstairs and say, hey, this room is not satisfactory to me, can I get a different one? They have to give it to me. But I try not to be that Karen asshole that everybody hates. But I feel as though when I'm not a Karen asshole that everybody hates, people will tiptoe and dance all over you. Like I said, if I'm going to come on here and beg for something, go through hell and do it, I want it right. I tried to get fucking tissues, that tissue thing broke off. The curtain thing is broken. These outlets too don't work. So yeah, when I'm just in a room that works perfectly fine for 4 days and then I randomly get switched to a room that has absolutely a whole bunch of shit fucked up and that I literally, since I started staying here, will say, hey, this disrupts me, I don't want to be in here, it is annoying. I don't care if you think it's ungrateful because I pay for this. They're not doing me no favors. None at all. These people don't do me no favors. They take their payment and they go. I got dirty washcloths, dirty towels, dirty sheets, and I have to take them back downstairs and ask for new ones. Do you pay for that? Would you be grateful for that? Would you wipe your ass with that? I don't think so. So yes, if I'm going to come on here and beg, go through hell, go through trolling, have other people give me their hard-earned funds so I can be safe and be comfortable, I'm going to what? Be comfortable. I'm not going to accept the bare minimum for the same price. Why would I do that? That's boo-boo the damn fool. People can be ignorant all they want. It ain't gonna affect me. I'm still gonna feel the way I feel. The only people I need to be grateful for are the people on here who help me. Not the hotel. The hotel literally doesn't do anything. Even the late checkouts, like I keep telling y'all that. They're not doing me a favor by letting me check out. I check out at 12 o'clock because I want to, because I'm a titanium member. I paid for that. I technically have late checkout until 1:30. But I'm kind enough to never let housekeeping stay here that long. Like, this is not, like, that's what I mean. So it's like, what do you mean be grateful, though? For what, though? Only people I have to be grateful for are the people on here who help me. The hotel's receiving money. They need to be grateful to have, I don't know, what, customers? I'm not the one who's grateful in this situation. Thank y'all for the taps, guys. Exactly. Thank you guys for understanding. Yeah, right. Exactly, sweetie. Exactly. When you get all of your mileage points and you fly for work all year, and you get on that plane and you know that one of your mileage perks or that you get first class and you get a wine cooler or whatever, and you get there and they want to put you in economy because maybe their cousin came over, or maybe they just have a friend or whatever, they just, oh, we already have somebody in that seat, sorry ma'am. What are you going to do about that? You going to take that, or are you going to push that first class and get a whiskey dry? Right. Exactly. And that's good for you. I've luckily been staying at hotels for years. With all of my reservations, it's gotten me to a titanium member. I enjoy my perks. I enjoy the fruits of labor. I'm not going to let... That's like people who sit there and, I have 173 hours of PTO, and good for you. Ma'am, I used mine the third week after I got it. Sorry. Like, what do you guys think it's... You get all this and you're not using it? That's the government and everybody else getting over on you. You don't... Like, I'm so confused. I'm a person as well. When I go to stores, I want my change. Sometimes I don't even keep it. I just put it in my pocket. But it's because if you go to a grocery store and you don't have 3 cents for that piece of bread, are they going to give it to you? No. So please don't think it's okay to keep my 3 cents. And that's just how the world works. And as we go, as we go on in our everyday lives in 2026, I advise other people to have that mentality as well. What is deserved to you, redeem it. What is deserved to you, redeem it. This just came to my mind at random. Y'all got any plans for the day? You make absolutely no sense, Chelsea. I just want to tell you that personally, from me to you, without touching your hand, because I don't like cooties, but you make absolutely no sense. And I'm saying that in a very respectful manner. So... Mind you, talking about grateful, and I'm the person who, if I've been here for more than 2 days, will not allow housekeeping to touch a piece of trash, and I take it out myself. Every time I leave a hotel, it's always clean, and I always strip the blankets off the bed for them. I make sure that all towels, counters are wiped down, the sink is wiped out, and they're underneath. I make sure that both trash cans are bagged up and sitting by the door. I don't have to do that shit. That's their job. That's being grateful. That's being appreciative, and that's respect. Now, when a car show comes and YT people come to town and they want to impress somebody who's going to be here for one day and not respect the person who's been giving them respect and business for months on end, that's a problem. Especially when I know on paper and with choice that these are my privileges. So I wish that y'all would just shut the fuck up about it. Because if I wasn't grateful, I wouldn't have came back into the same room. I made them aware that I didn't care for it last night, and when the other people check out, I will be in another room, and I will make sure of it. Anybody else talking about me and how I go about carrying myself and what I choose to accept will beat a dead horse. Because like I said, these people don't have to help me on this live stream, and they do. Their money's not going to go to fucking waste, and my time is not going to go to waste. If these people are giving me something to be safe and comfortable, I'm going to be safe and comfortable. Why would they want their shit to go to waste either? They're helping someone because they want them to get what they want. I hate when people drag shit. What's my cash out? I do be needing help, queen. It ain't my cash out now. That's my CA. I pinned it in the comment section if anybody wants to help. If y'all have any questions, ask me. Dead and gone, dead and gone. Yeah. I turn my head, he stumps in the body by my side. I can never take shit serious, bro. Turn my head to the what? Stomps in the body by my side. Conspiracy theories. I don't think I'll get into that. I'm 25. Why are you asking me? There's a story time on my page. Yeah. But you're asking me weird questions. If I ask you why are you asking, then you can't answer, then that's weird. Thank you, Kelsey. For real. It started to feel like taken. They are going to find you and they are going to take you. But I am going to get you back. Honey, you have never helped me out with money a day in your life. That's number one. Number two, I don't know you from a fucking can of paint. And number three, are you fucking delusional? You would know if it was the wrong person by who you're looking at. So, anyway. Period, Kelsey. On the college campus, beating them up. To this day, I don't know who Mika is, and I don't know how he did Mika. But I did him how he did Mika. There's a story time on my page, Barbara Jean. Thanks for the apology. Oh, good Lord. Honey, it's supposed to be in July, but this baby finna come up out of here, because I'm finna get off alive, because there's too much arguing. This baby finna get up out of here. You know it will always crack me up. What happened to She by Sheree? Joggers! Joggers! Yo, that was my vocal stem for so long.